So the frozen water fascists are now going full Fallujah on U.S. cities. Happy Meal Hitler's Gestapo carried out an ice raid where 300 agents surrounded an apartment building, and these gravy seals rappelled from Blackhawk helicopters onto the roof, kicked in the doors of U.S. citizens who were sleeping because it was 1 in the morning, rushed in like it was bin Laden's compound and detained those U.S. citizens, threw them in a van and left them there for hours while their now broken-in apartments that were left wide open were robbed by other people. They detained children in handcuffs for hours who were U.S. citizens, claiming that they were just making sure that they could be returned to their guardians. You know what kind of children don't need to be detained in handcuffs until they can be returned to their guardians? Ones that weren't abducted from their guardians out of their beds in their own home at 1 in the morning by the fucking Gestapo. That's who. They reportedly did not show warrants. They had no probable cause to detain many of these people. And even if they had warrants, all of this is completely unacceptable. Even if there were 30 illegal Venezuelan gang members in that apartment, which I'm almost entirely certain is a lie, and we'll never know because we can't believe any of the bullshit this regime tells us, none of them were such an immediate danger to public safety that it warranted this discount Call of Duty chopper operation. Guys, it's fucking Illinois. Sure, they're bad drivers, but it's not fucking Baghdad. And here's the thing, if Chicago was really as dangerous as Neck Giant Nero pretends it is, that operation would have resulted in a couple dozen dead Nazis. Because this is America. We've got a whole constitutional amendment that allows us to shoot masked home invaders who are coming in to abduct us without a warrant. And that's why they're doing this in Chicago, because they know if they pulled this shit in a city that was actually scary, many of them wouldn't be making it home to their real dolls and anime body pillows. Don't believe me? Ask the Florida cops that got gatted because they decided to play G.I. Joe in the middle of the night carrying out an arrest warrant for drug-related crimes instead of knocking on the door during reasonable hours like a reasonable fucking human. Well, that's right, you can't, because, you know, they didn't make it. And the black man who butchered those pigs breaking into his house, Andrew Coffey, he was acquitted for acting in self-defense, and they even had a warrant. It is so legal in America to lead poison people breaking into your house that a black convicted felon in Florida who shot multiple cops doing just that was acquitted. The lesson here is that defending your home with violent lethal force is a foundational American right and privilege, even when that home invader is the government. In fact, depending on who you ask, especially when that home invader is the government. And when the government is turning your home into a war zone, you should make sure you're ready to defend yourself in a war. Because as bad as this was, it is only going to get much, much worse unless Congress and the courts put them in check. And so far, they haven't been doing that. And if you're not worried about it because you think that they're just doing it to illegal Venezuelan gang members now, just remember tomorrow it's Antifa. And all of us are Antifa. Go fucking shopping, guys.